I am sorry to share that Dyson has died for sure now. I am sure that he was sick leading up to this, or getting old, maybe. But Molly is much better. Molly has been zooming around the tank for the past few hours. I've unwrapped it, and the water is still greenish, but it's better than it was. And I've ordered a UV bulb that you put in the filter so that as the water passes by the UV bulb, it kills the algae. So I won't ever have algae blooms anymore. So that's good. So yeah, here's Dyson. The snails are kind of taking care of Dyson's body. Molly too, I guess. I didn't really expect that, but you know, cycle of life, circle of life. Nature at work. And I'm just glad to have the tank unwrapped. It was really weird to have it wrapped in black plastic for 3 days. I didn't really know what to do. Oh, I wanted to show you guys, I had another ram's horn snail. Maybe it got around the corner over here. Oh yeah, here it is. There. See, I think they look so interesting when they're young like this. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Isn't that, oh gosh, it's so hard. Hold on. So that's a really young ram's horn snail. And in some of my reading, it said that ram's horn snails they reproduce more slowly than other species, but will help control the population of other species for some reason. I don't know if they eat more food or something, but so anyway, I like it when I see these ram's horn snails. I think they'll be good for my tank. And also, something I read said that they can grow to get to between 1 and 2 inches. Which, I mean, I know. I go to pet stores and I see these snails you can buy that are easily that big, but none of the snails in my tank are even close to that. So it's kind of exciting for me to think that any of mine might get that big someday. Molly is by far the biggest one that I have. Please excuse my son. He's playing a video game in his room downstairs. So I just feel like after going away for the holidays, I'm kind of back to a pretty normal state with my tank. And I think the algae bloom was caused by me removing so many of the floating plants up there. And also that I leave this light on all day, and then I switch it to like this moonlight mode overnight. And I think I'm gonna have to kind of rethink my strategy there. I don't think it needs that light on all day. But as I move, now I have 50 subscribers. So I am going to be live streaming. And with live streaming, I do need the light on, obviously. So I think the UV bulb will be helpful. And we'll just see how things go. I've also been thinking about, when I first set this tank up, I was just going to go really, really natural. And it was actually hard to see, hard to differentiate the snails from the gravel, especially like these larger rocks on the bottom. Not like the really big ones, obviously, but like these here. So, I mean, I have a big thing about snowflakes. So when I saw that decoration at a pet store, I bought it immediately. I knew I had to have it. And now I'm seeing really cute like little mushroom ones, and I'm just thinking that some decorations that would make it way easier to see the snails might be a better idea for my tank, instead of a very natural landscape, even though that was kind of my first instinct, kind of like more my vibe in general. But I also could go another way. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about the last few days. So we'll see.